Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynda, and I'm thanking you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your weekend reading, May 31st to June 2nd of 2019. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a predictive, condensed general reading. Please only take those portions that resonate with you. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and I invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really helps me out a lot, and it helps to bring your vibration into those future readings. I also send my intentions out for my community and my viewers. Please remember to check out that description box below. There is a free birth chart calculator at the bottom. Thanks, you guys. And after the reading is a take note moment. Okay, Sagittarius, off camera, I've done a protective blessing. I've shuffled and meditated over these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 5 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hierophant. This could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. This is someone that has a belief system. They're ruled by the conventional. This can be a relationship or also a commitment. It's doing what is socially expected, conformity and tradition. This card is also known as the Pope or the teacher or the counselor. This represents a traditional Orthodox teaching. It's considered suitable to the masses, whereas the High Priestess teaches only in secret to initiates. This is wisdom revealed and assistance from a wise and helpful person. This is also the urge to find spiritual meaning in life, spiritual truths, and it's living by a higher code of conduct. It's the importance of social approval, the need to conform to society, organized religion, a path laid out. This is a marriage, an alliance. It's love through helpful doctrine. It's social institutions, particularly marriage or formal relationships. It's religious beliefs, formal doctrine. It prompts spiritual thinking and learning. There's blessings here. Could be a group authority is active in your life, and you feel loyalty to this group. This is nurturing spiritual awareness. It's also someone sharing knowledge in a structured way. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. The Page of Cups, Sagittarius. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is successful manifestation and wishing. There's sensitivity and synchronicities and hunches. This could be a message or a communication that's coming in about love or something that's going to bring you joy. Could be a message about something that carries emotional risk, like an engagement. It's finding out where you stand, and you feel things will work out. Sometimes this indicates the birth of a child or psychic ability beginning to emerge. These are thoughts and dreams. Could be news of a new lover or love that's imminent. Someone who is sensitive and helpful. These are new insights. You should be expressing your wishes and your fears clearly and directly. The fish is a symbol of creative imagination, and water represents the feelings and the unconscious mind. This can be the birth of creative imagination and new life. If this stands for a young person, he's sensitive and kind-natured and emotional. They have strong artistic talents. This could be news of new feelings and attitudes. If someone had been hurt or afraid to let go emotionally, this card indicates the fragile new beginnings and starting to trust again. Your third card, and this is how it affects you. It's your attitude. The Nine of Swords, Sagittarius. You've got some worry, some anxiety, which is unfounded. It could be keeping you up at night, some insomnia. You might need to talk about the problems you bury. Speak up to solve problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. The suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You may need to make required changes for a better future. These can be ruined plans or health worries, and steps should be taken to solve problems. You're near the end of this mental ordeal, so stop ignoring the fears you've buried. This is wisdom and strength gained through experience. You might be having nightmares or trouble sleeping because of all the thoughts racing through your mind, or you might be feeling ill and worried about your health. But worrying is pointless unless it drives you to take action. So confront your worries and fears and take steps to solve your problems. Talk to someone. Write in a journal. See a doctor. If you continue to doubt and fear, they will continue to haunt you. This is the high stress card. You may be having feelings of guilt regarding a past transgression. Often the fear of difficulties is worse than the reality. The fear is far worse than the outcome. So put two and two together and look at contradictions around you and strengthen your resolve and your patience, and try not to feel so down by the temporary blockages or difficulties. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Three of Swords, Sagittarius. This is air energy. It's a painful truth, a difficult loss. Your hopes were higher than the results. There's some sorrow and regret. Could be a separation or a severance, and you're feeling isolated from someone or something you love, and you're feeling this pain of separation. Can be a love triangle, a third-party involvement. There's some loss and sorrow, or betrayal. Could be a necessary sacrifice, the end of a relationship, the loss of trust due to the betrayal or rejection, or it could be losing your job. It's the end of some sort of ailment through surgery or letting go of some way of thinking that's no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you grow. It could be you've suffered a disagreement with someone, and the end of the disagreement is near, and relief after the tension or argument is at hand. You may need to forgive and forget. It's stormy weather for the emotions. This is letting the pain in or reeling from hurtful remarks or showing empathy to having a flash of understanding. But this emotional rawness must be allowed to run its course. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Ace of Cups, Sagittarius, water energy. Water energy has to do with love and happiness. It's a symbol of the unconscious mind, instincts, emotions, and pleasure. Cups also indicates hearts or chalices, and the ace is the beginning of great love, beginning of joy and contentment. It's productiveness and fertility and beauty and pleasure. It's a reminder that when the mind is filled with the Spirit will fill the material cup to overflowing. This is a great joy or reward gained from a loving relationship. It's something new that could be developing in a relationship, or some form of good news coming, which brings healing. The cups are connected with water, the element governing the feelings and emotions, so the Ace of Cups means the purest aspect of emotional energy, love, marriage, and motherhood. This is a new beginning, a new love or one-on-one relationship of any kind. This can be the birth of a child or an idea. It's a fertile time for creative growth. It's the consummation of something you hope for, the gift of life. The cup symbolizes the individual spiritual life of a person, the capacity of a soul, its wishes, its fears, and all feelings. The great waters stand for the sea, for the oceanic feelings, for our connectedness with everything. So go with the flow, a spiritual experience with transformation and a start in a new life, and pay attention to subtle signs of synchronicity. And here's your advice from the Oracle deck, The Sacred Traveler by Denise, Linn. Sagittarius, you've got unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and you don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay because you're in unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. And the sacred traveler wants you to know that sometimes the traveler feels lost. A lack of confidence or sense of being in the unknown territory. It can seem that others know more or are more qualified. However, it can be this very feeling of not knowing that allows one to step outside the bounds of convention and reach beyond the perimeters of self that have been imposed by family, friends, society, and religion. It can be a very good thing, and it can help you find yourself. Cherish those moments of not knowing. It's often during those times that the greatest revelations occur. Trust that all is well, and you are where you should be. Here's your animal messages from the deck by Susie Green. And Sagittarius, you've got orangutan. Worrying to live joyously, not living to work. It's working to live joyously, not living to work. Orangutan, utterly content in his lush rainforest, sees no pressing need to swing on agile limbs from his soft arboreal bed at dawn. He rises when refreshed, stretching great arms before breakfasting unhurriedly on ripe fruits, and then only then carrying on with the business of his day. For orangutan understands the true value of time and counsels that you use it wisely. Are you working to live, or living merely to work? Adjust your priorities, lest time slips silently away, taking pleasure with it. Here's your take note moment. We often find ourselves involved in a negative situation with someone in our life. When this happens, take a few minutes and recall good things and feel love within your heart for this person. Doing this helps remove resentment, anger, or negativity towards that person. Whenever we feel anger or resentment, we attract that negative emotion back to us. Feeling love attracts love again back to us. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.